Hey guys, Sugar Happy John coming at you with another Awaken Chaos Era video, guys. So today's video, what we're going to talk about is going to be the challenge quests. Now, some of you may already be well aware of this, but there are a lot of different quests and challenges that you can complete in the game that give you a lot of rewards. For example, you have Foodie's Guide here, which gives you a stage 1, 2, and 3 tier of rewards. As you can see here, I'm almost done with stage 2 and going to be going into stage 3. This gives you a lot of rewards. Now, there's this thing called the challenge quests, which you see up here in the top left, right above my head. These are very, very helpful. And the reason why I'm bringing them up right now is, we had global launch. It was last night for those, this morning, last night depending on who's watching this at the time being. And, these are going to be some of the quests that you're really going to want to take advantage of and note, so that way you can kind of progress your account further. So here we're going to go ahead and dive in. I'm going to talk about a few of them and kind of go over, like what you can do, how you can kind of utilize these resources and really progress your account. All right, so first thing we're going to talk about, guys, is going to be hero development. Now, as you can see, I'm almost done with this. I actually just got to complete this one, and honestly, I'm pretty close, really. I don't upgrade gear up to 15 very often because I do feel like it's a waste of resources. It takes a lot of resources to get gear from 12 to 15, and you do get a big stat increase. But the only ones that I primarily worry about upgrading to 15 are my boots, my rings, my amulets, because those are the 3 percentage or percent based stats that I have always on my character. And the rest of the gear is it is what it is. I can really rock it at 12 and I seem to get pretty good results. So I myself have not completed this. But one thing I do want to bring up and note here that's going to help you guys is you get a lot of good rewards by doing these. Okay, so level up 10 more times to reach your hero's current level cap. Promote their star level to continue leveling. That gave you a 2-star pumpkin. Not that big of a deal, but what it also gave you, it was a double EXP card for an hour. Now, as you progress through this, you keep getting these double EXP cards. These are very, very detrimental to really growing your account because you need a lot of jelly. Like right now, I am sitting on over 10 million jelly, which is great. It's a lot for upgrading. But at the beginning, you have the two biggest paywalls that are in this game right now really are your gear and leveling your characters. Once you get past the leveling your characters part, then it's gear and charms. They're like the hoof. I tell you what, guys, it's a bear. But these quests, they really help you, especially in the early game progression. The game just got global released. Those of you just getting into the game, by completing a lot of these quests, you're going to get a lot of these resources. So as I click through here, guys, kind of bear with me. You can kind of see, okay, you get these, and these standard elemental chests. This is going to give you your ability upgrade stuff. The elemental gems, obviously, you're going to get a lot of those anyways to upgrade your abilities of your characters. That rewards you with some mule coupons, which is your energy, right? Glyphs here, obtain runes. Your reward is the 10k gold. Also very, very helpful. You need a lot of gold. And as you keep progressing here, notice that you get the 4-star pumpkins here. I think you get a 4-star pumpkin there. I want to say there's another spot really quickly at the very beginning where you can get those higher tier pumpkins that are just going to go poof, poof, poof. So you can get 1 or 2 DPS up to 50, 60 area. That way you can really progress through the adventure mode and even into dungeons once you get to that point. Keep in mind, adventure mode, void tower are going to probably be your 2 highest priorities at the very beginning, just to get those resources and then move on to the dungeons. All right, next thing you know, as you can see here, following these progressions, this also kind of gives you a target, right? And this is why I want to bring this up, is because a lot of games, what happens is you get into them, you don't have a clear line of sight of what the end game is, where you should be going, what direction. You kind of do one of these snake, slither throughs to get there and finish out the game. One thing to note is this kind of helps you keep a very good funnel as to what you're working on and where you're trying to get to. You know, like looking at this, you know, we're about halfway through, and then they're talking about 12-star gear or plus 12 gear. That's pretty, you know, that's pretty on par to be fair. Once you get past the adventure mode and you're into the higher tier stuff, yeah, you're going to be looking at about 12 or plus 12 gear. That's average. Same thing with, you know, at the very start, they kind of talk about No Man's Land and then the rewards here. This is where you go to upgrade your character's abilities. And they just, you know, slightly reward quickly. I myself, I haven't really pushed these so far or that far, and I really should. I've got No Man's Land completed. I really should go through here and get a lot of these, because at the very end you do get this Awakening Soul Arcana, which is basically you get a guaranteed like dupe ascension of one of your epics. Very, very rare, very, very helpful. But yeah, by pushing all these and getting these extra rewards, I mean, to get 10 of these 10 obsidians, this takes a lot of resources. It takes a lot of time. You can either go farm for, like an auto farm for 10 and you'll maybe get 10 of them, or, you know, or you can do the synthesize and sacrifice, you know, 50 of these each to get up to the one orange here. But yeah, but just by completing these and getting these extra resources, it's super helpful, guys. So definitely take a look at these challenge quests and kind of utilize where you're at in the game to kind of define where you want to go and how to achieve them. So for example, like, you know, even the Tulpa, right? Tulpa is going to be one of the first dungeons you really start tackling. Honestly, I'm going to say Tulpa, Ash Magisteria, and Queen of Tides are going to be the best dungeons that you really tackle as a new player, or even just as a player in general. Those are the ones that you're going to be going for, because they make the most sense for you. They give you the best gear, the best reward to really progress your account. You need Tulpa for, you know, your rage set, your HP and defense set for, you know, your healer and your damage dealer. Then eventually you get to a certain point where you don't need that anymore, and then you're going to come into Ash Magisteria and you're going to use this to get your Raider gear, which is going to be like your speed gear, right? So that's going to be the next one. But come in here, and before you get pushing, you know, too far up, make sure you're kind of sideswiping and hitting those. I totally forgot about it. I did really good up until, you know, stage 7 of paying attention to these, and then I kind of lost track. I bum rushed my way through. And now it's like, well, crap, now I have to go back and figure out, like, you know, a better way to finish and beat these, you know. But these are definitely giving you resources that you really want, to be honest. I'm trying to think of where the ones that I'm really looking for here are, guys, because these are going to be the ones that make the biggest difference. Like, obviously, like these 2 4-star pumpkins, that helps out tremendously. I want to say it's under your hero development. These are the best challenges to get and get them done. It's actually when you get all the way up here to, I can't remember where the first one is at. Let's see if I can't find it for you guys really quickly. Doesn't look like I'm gonna pull that off. Okay, so it looks like maxing out here. Once you get a 6-star hero, that rewards you with a 5-star pumpkin, which is amazing. And then you start getting into the super good rewards, which is literally, you know, you should already be at this point and you're going to start getting the gear. Now, keep in mind, you get a lot of gear moving forward and progressing just by progressing and completing other quests. But this gear here, I mean, this is literally 6-star, a 4-set piece of rage for you right then and there. These are like the best kind of give me's pro bono, like this, that, and the other that you can get to really progress your account. Also, like foodies are also really good to have. Like, you want to get as many foodies as you can because they help you with progressing your characters up to 60 the quickest and best way. I'll do a video on those later. Actually, I'll probably combine jelly farming and foodies all into one video, and we'll kind of cover that whole topic for you guys, so that way you really know what to do and how to progress it. But yeah, guys, a lot of these are going to be really easy to do, and you're going to kind of do these in a linear path. I highly recommend that you do these. Definitely do these in parallel to farming your adventure mode and farming into the Void Tower and so on and so forth. You don't want to be like me and be stuck here and going, oh crap, now I gotta go back here, you know, like deploy 4 level 50 fire line heroes to defeat the Roaring Tulpa. Well, I don't think I have like the, you know, level 50 anymore. I think I've upgraded the ones I was using up to 60, so now I have to go figure out another level 50 to go beat the Roaring Tulpa. So it's very annoying, you know, stuff like that. So definitely keep it in mind, so that way you don't have to pull a me and have to go back and do all these, which is what I'm gonna have to do, because I want these rewards. I want that ancient summoning crystal. I want that 1,000 gems here, and I want to say, isn't there some more good ones here? Yeah, you can get these charms here, guys. Which these charms, special gear charms, definitely worth it. Very helpful. But yeah, it looks like that's about it. Summoning stones are cool too, but But yeah, I definitely want to get this ancient summoning crystal. I've gotten about a 20% odds of getting a Lego out on these so far, but hopefully I'm looking to make that a little bit better. But to be able to do that, you got to get more of them, right? But yeah, guys, definitely keep in mind with that. And then also, once you complete this Conquer Dungeons here and you get this whole thing done, this will unlock your Seasoned Victor. And it unlocks a slightly different amount or different quests themselves. They're more in-game quests than they are, you know, the current where you're at in the game quests. So these are going to be kind of a last priority. My first priority though is going to be definitely do hero development. Look into your master elements. Some of these rewards are going to be worth it because these are just really hard to get. And once you start getting your first couple legendaries, you're going to want to level up their abilities as quick as possible. Because for example, if you have legendaries, let's see if I can't pull one up real quick. If you have legendaries like Methasia, right? I don't have her abilities maxed out. And until they really are all maxed out, she's just not going to be able to perform nearly as well. You know, I'm going to get better results using my Connor right now than my Methasia because I don't have her maxed out with all of her abilities. Once she's maxed out and then I can move on to her glyphs, at that point, then I can start using Methasia in my lineup. So until you really get to those next tier of step building your hero, they're not going to be nearly as good. So that's why I bring that up. It's a very quick, easy way to get some free resources. And same thing with the foodie guide. Yeah, guys, same exact deal. Do these in parallel with everything else. And that way you're just saving time because you can see all the way up advanced. Like you can see, okay, well, this is where I need to be or what I'm going to be doing. Like I knew when it said clear no man's land dungeon 10 times, I could see these other ones I'm going to have to do. So you can kind of prepare yourself, or maybe you got to take a second, go complete one other quest, and then come back to finish the other one. So I highly recommend it, guys. These are going to be really, really helpful for you. It's going to help your progression, and it's a lot of good free resources that at the very beginning you're gonna need. So, but yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope that helped you. I hope that explains the challenge quest a little bit more, also how to get to them just by clicking on Evelyn here, because that's the biggest thing too, right? Like a lot of people don't know where these even are. I think they are listed under here. Yeah, they are listed. So if you hit this little cross up top here, it tells you where everything is in the game. And you hit challenge quest, it does bring it up. But yeah, the other quicker way is to just click the character here. It brings it up for you. Bada bing, bada boom. You're in there. But yeah, guys, I hope this video helped you with figuring out how to challenge quests. I hope that kind of keeps the cogs turning, so that way you know, hey, as I'm progressing through this adventure mode, I'm progressing through all this content, I do need to be hitting all these other quests that are kind of, you know, just come along with it. Like, you're not going out of your way to complete a lot of these. A lot of these are just going to be done as they get done, but don't forget about them, because you don't want to have to be in my situation where now I have to go back and hit them, right? So let's be smarter. Let's play smarter. What is that? Play smarter and work less. Something along those lines. Correct me down in the comments down below. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.